Hello and welcome to a new video. In this video I'll be running over my top 5 altcoin picks for 2021. It has been an incredible year for Bitcoin, reaching its all-time highs of around 24,500. The year is not over yet, so we could see some more highs. Altcoins have also been doing very well. We've had a lot of altcoins which have done plus 1,000% gains. So what I'm going to look at is a project which I am holding and the ones which I believe will do really well in the next coming bull run, whether that starts soon or running into 2021, which could return the potential of the most gains. First up, please make sure you do like this video, that you are subscribed to my channel, and let's crack on. So let's get started. We will start with ZILLIQA. These are in no particular order, but I'll just run through my top 5, which I think have the most potential with regards to technology, things in place, and then the technicals of actually the tokenomics, because tokenomics at the end of the day is what you are invested in, as well as the fundamentals of a project. So ZILLIQA is saying it is catalyzing open commerce. So let's just have a scroll down and have a look at some of the key points. So this is the main point I want to highlight, is sharding in place. That is one of the main technicals that they brought out, and they was the first project to build this and put onto their chain. So a unique application of sharding allows a blockchain to scale in a linear fashion. This ensures that the ZILLIQA platform can scale to meet the needs of growing ecosystems of miners and applications. When it says about scalability, you're talking about how much can it handle, and the more it can handle, the better a project is. There's a lot of projects out there which can't really handle much data, whereas sharding, it pretty much compartmentalizes the blockchain, and it allows you to pretty much have more scalability and pretty much speed of a network. It does say that they had a mainnet live since early 2019, so that's good to know that it has not just been released, it has been a work in progress for a while. They're also constantly doing upgrades to the blockchain, so very recently, I think it was pretty much yesterday, they had a mainnet upgrade, and that allowed things to run more smoothly and add different technicals to it. It does say we have an eco-friendly dual mining, so thanks to ZILLIQA's consensus mechanism, the ecological footprint of mining has been considerably reduced. That's what we want. We do know that Bitcoin is very, very energy consumption heavy, so we need to get away from that. And thing is, nowadays things are turning more green, and people want things doing with a less footprint on the ground, if you know what I mean. So we don't want things burning a load of rubber just to get you some coins out. So eco-friendly is what we're after. Also, here we have non-custodial staking with ZILLIQA. If you do not know, you can stake ZILLIQA. I'm currently doing it now, so I have my ZILPay connected to my Zillit, and that allows me to stake. So currently I'm getting around 16% per year returns on my investment, which is great. One thing to also note is that when you stake ZILLIQA, you also get a token called GZIL, which is the governance token, which is absolutely flying at the minute. I will just show you that in a minute in CoinMarketCap. So we have staking there. We have all sorts going on. You can buy merchandise. So many things going on. But what we'll do now is jump over to CoinMarketCap. We'll run over some of the tokenomics. ZILLIQA, which is ticker ZIL, it is currently ranked number 44 out of all cryptocurrencies that we have listed on CoinMarketCap, with a coin price today of around 4.7 cents. A total supply of 14 billion, and out of those in circulation we have around 10.7 billion. We're getting a 24-hour volume of $148 million, and the market cap today is $500 million. We are currently at $522 million, which is absolutely massive. It does say, however, maximum supply, but that will be reached at some point in the future, a long time away. It isn't like it is a staking coin, so that supply will grow eventually, but that will be the max ever emitted, even if it does get, it might never get there, to be honest. If we just look at the market pairs, if you're looking to get hold of some ZILLIQA, I recommend buying it on Binance. As you can see, ZILLIQA USD Binance there. We're getting a fair bit of volume on OKX. If you're looking to get hold of it, we have on 120 different exchanges, so that is fairly easy to get hold of. One final point here is the all-time highs. It was 23 cents, and that was May the 10th, 2018. So that's ZILLIQA, that's the tokenomics. We'll just finish off by just having a quick look at the chart. I've got ZILLIQA up here, and as you can see, it's been quite a good few months really. I mean, pretty much quite a good year, really. Ever since pretty much March, we've been on a great rise. And I would just like to show you a couple of entry points that I would pretty much invest. I think anything under 5 cents is a steal of a buy. So if you look at his weekly resistance here at 0.049, you could call it 5 cents. Honestly, I think any buy orders in down here, if you can fill them, will be great, because December, historically a great month for altcoins, so we could start pushing on soon and closing down on some of these levels of resistance up here. But that is where anything you should pretty much buy anything under 5 cents and just hold for the future. Hold into 2021, and I think it will be a very, very good investment for you to hold. Next up is VECHAIN. This has a lot going on for it, and we've not had a major run this year, considering like ZILLIQA's had a big run. We have had a substantial rise, but it's been nothing out of the ordinary compared to what's gone on in the crypto markets. I do think that this, in the future, will lead to adoption on all fronts. So if you just look on the website here, it does say that as a world's leading blockchain application platform driven by enterprise adoption. So they are tagging lots of industries here. And if we just look at these certain areas here, let's start with automotive passport solutions. So basically, they have come out with a vehicle passport. So if your vehicle has a logbook, this will pretty much digitalize that and have it stored on a blockchain. So for example, if you're taking it for service, if you're taking it to sell, if you're buying a car, you will have a digital footprint and a vehicle passport stored on a blockchain. To me, that is absolutely massive. They've already partnered with BMW and Renault to launch these vehicle passports. It is in a build. I'm not too sure when it will be out, but that is a massive thing for the future. We have consumer confidence again, which is massive. Natural gas, retail solutions. So if you agriculture as well, massive. So many different ones here. One what I want to point out is Chinese Walmart also have a partnership here. So if you're taking products or food products that are produced in factories, when they start their life as a product, they get a digital footprint on a blockchain. From the moment that leaves that warehouse and it travels through the supply chain, all the way through to a consumer in the supermarket, then to yourself when you eat it in your house, every part of that journey is tracked. And again, I think that is a game changer. And that is just two of the main points that I'm very, very bullish about. If you could read through all this website and find out so much more. There's also a website which just pretty much highlights all the partnerships that they have. I'm not going to read them all out now because I'll be here forever. But them are the two main ones I've picked out. And I do think that this is going to be absolutely massive. It is based over in Asia, and it is getting big news over there. It also has its own exchange as well, which is Ocean X, which you ever need to check out. You can even go and buy it over there if you are in Asia. Again, products and services, you could click on this and you could go through it all day long. There is so much going on. We have market management, value-added data services. There's all sorts going on. So that is some of the products there. We'll jump over to CoinMarketCap and have a look at some of the tokenomics of the project. VECHAIN is ticker VET. It's currently ranked 27 out of all cryptocurrencies. We have a total supply of 86.7 billion, and out of those in circulation, we currently have 64.3 billion. The market cap is pretty much $1 billion, so it is heavily backed this project. We are slightly down on today's trading, 10%, which you could say slightly, but it's a fair chunk. And we are currently at 0.015, so it could go at 1.5 cent. We've been very close to all-time highs recently. In fact, we touched all-time highs, and it was 0.22917, so that was 2.2 cents. That was back in August, I think, when we had that massive DeFi rise. It dragged all altcoins up, and I think a lot of the VECHAIN as well followed it up and its all-time highs. Again, if you're looking to get it, Binance, probably one of the best places you can get it. Ocean X, like I said, that is their exchange, so if you're in Asia, you can possibly use that. It is getting, what you could say, 17% of the volume against BTC, and then 9% against Tether. Scrolling down, lots of places to get this, 123 pairs to get it on. So that is the tokenomics. Next up, we'll just have a quick look at the chart, see how that's doing. If I just pull my, where are we, VECHAIN there. So this is what I had marked up very recently. Let's just drop into a daily time frame actually. This is what I had recently. We've actually dropped through this trend line now, so the potential is of a reversal. And in a reversal, you could look at pretty much targeting some buy orders down here. As you see, I've got the all-time highs marked up there, so that is a level to target in next year. I do think that will be absolutely smashed. I think this is a multi-billion dollar project in possibly next year. I mean, we're sitting at $1 billion now, and we've not even had a major cycle yet, a major bull run. So I do think that going into 2021, if we're staying at around these levels, not too far off all-time highs, and I do think it will be absolutely solid. If you're looking to get some investments, have a look at this area down here at pretty much 1.4 cent. If we lose that, and then we've got another level down at pretty much 1 cent on my nose. But I think the markets are very bullish. There's a lot of Bitcoin getting bought by massive companies and institutions now, so I think this is just a minor blip, and I do think that potentially could pick some odds up there, but I think we're going fucking way up here in the future. I do think that this is going to be, like I say, a multi-billion dollar asset. So that's number 2, VECHAIN. Polkadot is next up. This is again one of my favourite in my top 5. It does say Polkadot development is on track to deliver the most robust platform for security, scalability and innovation. It is worth noting the CEO Gavin Wood, he was actually the co-founder of Ethereum with Vitalik, so he has got a lot of experience in the blockchain industry. You could say pretty much built Ethereum with Vitalik, so this is going to be a solid project for our future. It has recently this year gone over some new tokenomics, so there's more tokens available and the price is less than what it is. So I think the price is around $5 at a minute, but we'll look at that in a second on CoinMarketCap. We'll just run over some of the points on our website. So it has true interoperability. So Polkadot enables cross-chain blockchain transfers of any type of data or asset, not just tokens. It's connecting Polkadot gives you the ability to interoperate with a wide variety of blockchains in the Polkadot network. It is worth noting that we have something called parachains coming out, which I think it's going to be next year now. Like you can build a project on Ethereum on the ERC20, you're going to be able to do the same on Polkadot, and that will inevitably make the ecosystem grow, and the bigger the ecosystem gets, the more valuable the project is. One other point I want to talk about here is as staking. So it does have a theory that incentivizes token holders to behave in honest ways. Good actors are rewarded by this mechanism, whilst bad actors will lose their stake in the network. So basically, make sure you stake, make sure you do it properly, and you will be rewarded, rather than trying to mess about and do it another way where you're going to try and benefit from it. It is an open source project and it is founded by the Web3 Foundation. So Web3 Foundation has commissioned 5 teams and over 100 developers to build Polkadot. And then you can see some other information here. So we've got Parity Technologies, ChainSafe, Soramitsu, and Polkadot.js. Polkadot.js is a wallet. If you're looking to store your Polkadot, then I do suggest using a Polkadot.js wallet. So that's some of the information about the site. We'll jump over to CoinMarketCap again and have a look at the tokenomics there. Polkadot, which is ticker DOT, is currently ranked number 10 out of all cryptocurrencies that we have listed. The coin price today is $4.96, so we are tinkering around that $5 mark, slightly down on today's trading. Total supply of 1 billion, or just over, a few decimals on there, and then we have circulating supply 890 million. We are getting a 24-hour volume of $645 million, and the market cap is $4.4 billion. It's already a multi-billion dollar company, but I honestly think that this is going to at least times 10. I think this is going to be even up to Ethereum's cap when Matt got there, and it could even go up to potentially what Bitcoin is long term. But this project has everything going for it. Like I say, when the parachains come out, that's just going to evolve that ecosystem. It's going to build it, and it's going to bring more investors onto the project. If you're looking to get hold of them, I bought mine again on Binance. Most of my spot buys are on Binance these days. We're on quite a few exchanges. Yeah, 107 recognised pairs there, so if you're looking to get hold of it, it's fairly simple. All-time highs was September 1st, $6.84. This has not been through a bull run. We did see some higher prices, but if you're looking past historic data, the tokenomics are different. So this was just a mid-year pump when the DeFi sector was booming. I do think that we are going to absolutely smash that. It's going to be a $20, $30, even $40 coin, even potentially more in my opinion. So that is one to look out for in the future. If we just have a quick look on the chart, see what's going on there. Polkadot have already got up. I'll delete that now. I had a cupping handle method we broke out, but the market shit its pants again and it is dropped through there, so we'll just get rid of that. I've not got any support and resistance levels up because we've just not quite got that data yet. I mean, like I say, we only got listed on 18th of August on Binance, and that was with the new tokenomics. So personally, I would say any investment under $5 would be class. And so now is the time to, if you're looking to buy some Polkadot, I do think you should buy now. If the market's turned very, very bearish and it starts dropping down, then just buy it down, dollar cost average down, and that is a solid investment for me. And I'm really excited about our future, what we've got coming. Parachains, it's going to be massive, and that's only one part I'm touched on. So always do your own research and make sure that you do check this one out. It's going to be a game changer. Next up, we have reserve right. This one is pretty much mind-blowing as well. It has two tokens, so we have the RSV and the RSR. So reserve is a flexible pool of stable coins, so designed to reduce risk through diversification and decentralized governance. But to everyday users, reserve is just an app for buying, holding and spending digital US dollars. If we just scroll down, I'll read through some of the things. So you can protect your money. Reserve enables people and businesses in countries with high inflation protect their money by moving it out of broken currencies into stable digital currencies. It has been working a lot in places like Venezuela and some South American countries that are struggling with inflation, and this brings a pretty much a stable currency that they are able to use, and it is used in a lot of banks over there. So I think RSR now have joined a lot of banks in Argentina. There's a list been out recently which is absolutely massive. You can send money across borders, so reserve makes it cost effective to send money across borders. This enables people to send money home to their families and businesses to pay international supplies in a stable currency, and then you can easily accept payments with that app which you've seen at the top there. We have a massive team here, and it is it does say here, so we have two tokens that power it. We have a reserve, which is RSV, and then reserve rights, which is RSR. So the stable currency that is economically and legally robust at any scale, decentralized, 100% asset backed, and funded by top Silicon Valley investors. And then we have the RSR, which is a token that me and you will buy, and that is a fluctuating protocol token that plays a role in stabilizing RSV and confers the cryptographic right to purchase excess reserve tokens at network growth. So that is the two tokens. I'll jump over to CoinMarketCap and just run over some of the key statistics of RSR, and then other information you can be able to read about is on my website. It is just worth noting that, again, they are massive in South America, targeting some of them countries where inflation has just absolutely ripped a currency in half. So this is a big step forward for these countries which are pretty much struggling at the minute. RSR, which is currently ranked 79, as a token price today of 0.018. So you could cut 1.8 cents. Again, down today on today's trading, but we're talking about long-term investment here, so that doesn't really matter. Total supply is 100 billion. Again, that will be getting reduced significantly going into 2021. There's been talks of arbitrage, which will take it around to possibly around 40 to 50 billion off that. So you're looking at the supply being in half. Out of those in circulation, it's less than 10%, so 9.3 billion are in circulation. Today's market cap is $177 million. I do believe that this will be a multi-billion-dollar asset in the future, possibly even in 2021 if we get the long-awaited bull run that we've all been waiting for. Again, if you're looking to buy it, Binance again, you can get all these projects I'm talking about on Binance, apart from the last one, which is a bit of a wild card, which I'll talk about in a minute. Yep, so you're getting a fair bit of volume on Binance, and if you're looking to get hold of it, we have 68 pairs. Look, last thing, all-time highs, and that was, again, August this year, and it was 3.1 cents, so we're pretty much halfway down from that nearly. So I think it is now a good time to invest in RSR. If we just look at the charts over here, RSR, I've got some key levels marked up here with some solid daily support at 0.018. So this could be a good area. If we do lose this level here, a good investment again could be down at 0.017 at weekly support down there. All-time highs is not a million miles away. If we just put that in a price perspective from current prices here, 67%, so that's nothing, and I do think that this has a potential to be worth $1 at some point, in my opinion. I really do, and we're currently at 2 cents, so work a maths out on that one from what your investment should be. So that's RSR. One more token which I'm going to talk about is, which you might not have heard about before, but I'm really bullish about this project. And last but not least is EVEDO. You may not have heard about this one before. They've been working hard behind the scenes, under the radar. It's very, very lowly valued project. It's $500,000 around that price. We'll have a look at that in coin market cap in a second. So we have two areas. We have a marketplace and we have a tickets. So these do event tickets. For example, Ticketmaster, you want to go to a festival, you go on there, you'll buy tickets. There's a few websites out there, non-blockchain, where you can buy tickets. And you can buy them on here. This pretty much is a blockchain version. It does say you can sell and attend events securely with low commission. That's what the blockchain does. Cryptocurrency allows you to have very minimum fees and have that data stored efficiently. And then we have a marketplace, which is a decentralized ecosystem for performers, entertainers, event owners and things like that. So we don't ever see it, but whenever there's a big event on, there's lots of hurdles and hoops and links that people have to go through, and pretty much most of the time you would expect them all to be from different companies. What EVEDO does is pretty much just puts everything under one umbrella, and it allows people to manage things and pretty much cut out the middlemen and save time and money. If you just scroll down, we can have a look at some of the information about it. So EVEDO is a blockchain based platform consisting of B2B and B2C marketplaces. It unifies all businesses and participants involved in organising events. Our aim is to build a marketplace and a true ecosystem that will help the $850 billion event industry grow by connecting all parties without unnecessary middlemen. One key point there, targeting a $850 billion event industry. With this year, COVID-19 has pretty much killed off the events industry, entertainment sector. But I think 2021, when we start to eventually get rid of COVID-19, this project will do really, really well. One major partnership I want to talk about is Tomorrowland. EVEDO has a partnership with Tomorrowland, which is absolutely insane. They have pretty much sorted out the tickets for the last two events. Well, should I say the last one event. We've got another event going live on New Year's Eve, I believe. So if you're looking to attend, then check it out through EVEDO, which is, again, it's a massive partnership. That. Let's have a jump over to CoinMarketCap now and have a look at some of the stats of the token. EVEDO, which is ticker EVED, is currently ranked 1,582 with a market cap of $345,000, which is very, very low. We have a token price today, pretty much 3 cents there, you could call that. We have a total supply of 17.7 million, and out of those in circulation, we currently have 13.6 million. It is an ERC20 token. A lot of projects do start off as ERC20 tokens, TRX, Binance Coins. Look, everyone starts off as an ERC20 token, and this is no exception for EVEDO. It was a great gateway into the world of blockchain. It is worth noting that they will be migrating to their own blockchain, which has been built by the Lock Trip team. So that's pretty much a travel blockchain. So they will be adopting that blockchain coming into next year at some point. So I do believe the supply will be staying the same, but that's not confirmed with me. I think it will be. If you're looking to get hold of it on market pairs, I bought mine on Bitforex, very easy to use exchange. But you can also get on Uniswap as well. But as you can see, most of the volume is getting done against Ethereum on Bitforex. Can't look at the charts really because it's not on TradingView, it's not on a major listing. But as you can see, the all-time highs down here was 43 cents in 2019. So long way off that yet. But in my opinion, I do think that will be a good project to hold for next year. Might as well buy it while it's going cheap as well. 8% down on today's trading. Get it before we have a major run. So that's going to do it for today's video. There are 5 projects which I'm holding, and I do believe that can be great assets for long-term investment going into 2021. That'll do it for today's video. Please make sure you do like this video, you do subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.